something big is happening here. Definitely bigger than a festival. There's a larger project. This is like a serious piece of land. I think initially people will come because they're curious about Equilíbrio. They heard there was a cool thing happening. They saw some Instagram stuff. Their friends told them about it, and they're like, okay, what's Equilíbrio? Yeah, the first time we came, I think it was the first time we came with you, and it's definitely the first time I showed the place to my mother. And I could see on her face, and I could feel her say like, oh, this is cool, but I could feel like, what are you doing? You know, kind of like, this is crazy. I remember at that moment, she was feeling afraid for me.
Wow.
I could feel that. I mean, I'm still a kid, right? And you want to make your mama proud. And so seeing her doubt was really tough. And I felt like this needs to be this profound moment. I'm visiting this with my mom. And it was more like, shit, this is scary and this is big. And I think I felt quite alone. But I believe in something wonderful here. And I since the first time I came to this land, I can see it. I can really see it. I really remember being on top of that hill and seeing there's going to be a temple here, and there's going to be art here, and there's going to be a restaurant here, and this is the reception, and this is the camping, and I can just visualize it into this wonderful, wonderful flow. And I was afraid. Looking back at it, I think it's exactly what I needed, right? And when I look at it, it's cool also in the journey that it's not always stay stable. That was a close one.
Really?
Yeah. There's a moment when you see all these people activating and you're like, there's sometimes a bit of a frightening. I'm like, shit, they're all doing like, I don't know, it was just an idea, like, you know, like, don't take it so seriously, you know? And then there's also like, fuck, this is cool. What's really cool is that they're all taking ownership in it. And this is not at all about me and my initial idea. Like, Igor, the Templo, he's at home here.
I know it reminds me a little bit of my childhood. When I was a child, I was playing a lot with these little pieces of wood that we call kapla. And so I decided that I wanted to use like one single piece of wood that has exactly the same size and to put them together and to create like a giant kapla tower.
Kapla temple.
It's a kapla temple, yeah, that's the name of it now. Like, because I realized that wood could also be art. I decided I will do a dodecagon, but it's the first one I've designed and built and made the plans. And yeah, it was funny because I felt like an architect, a designer, an engineer, a builder, a carpenter. I felt like everything. Charging this battery, whoa, this battery made the whole temple, man.
Yeah.
That was my main goal. I thought, okay, with 4 solar panels and 1 big battery, I'm going to build the whole temple. End of the day, I did the same with the first presentation to Tommy, and it was super cool because he loved it from the beginning. And it let me a lot of freedom to do it. Yeah, we have a lot of common in terms of vision, I think.
Ooh, baby.
I have a background in business, about to like start like a corporate career, and then I was like, is it really what I want? I don't think so. There is a little trick in French that we say artisans. Artisan, it will be the word because there is art in there, and he's also working with his hands, and he's trying to do like beautiful things with his hands.
also feels right, and like, why does this place need to exist? Something that I keep saying that feels true is that we're more and more living in a digital world. We're already very much on our phones, and we're gonna be more and more immersed in augmented reality. I want to create something that's really the opposite of that, something that's very physical, and for people to come back to the natural world and to realize, wow, this lake is wonderful, and there's fish in it, and there's birds that come to feed and create nests, and then there's these incredible stars. Everybody knows this, but when you live in a city, you don't see that anymore. And here you see it every day, and everybody stops and they're like, shit, there's something really, really special happening. What this place is?
Yeah.
A wonderful place on earth. Don't take it too seriously. Like, have fun. And it needs to be fun, it needs to be accessible, and it needs to not feel like, you know, if you're not into incense and yoga, you can't go. You know, and if you don't know your chakras, you're not invited. And this is something I really believe. I think the most impactful thing you can have as an experience as a human is in a physical place, right? Like, you go to an event, you go to a festival, but I think that physical interaction can really have a kind of shift on you. A physical place that people can call home. Because that's what I want. I want people like from Portugal, like the Portuguese people. I want tourists as well, and then people from around the world to come here and to feel like they have this incredibly beautiful, inspiring place that they can feel at home.
What would you call that? What is that magic?
That feeling of home? Home. To continuously work towards something that you feel is meaningful with people you enjoy working with. Because that's what all that really matters. There's all sorts of shit and all sorts of distractions, and they make sense and we need to do them. But the real thing, the core thing that you'll look back on as you get older is meaningful memories of people.
Who designed it?
Me.
No way!
Yeah. The design process followed function, and then the shapes sort of followed quite organically from structural reasons and for material limitations, and yeah, quite happy with it really.
Why is it called The Edge?
First of all, we're right on the edge of the viewpoint. Secondly, the shape is very angular and has a lot of edges, which contrasts the organic shape of the landscape. So I think together that sort of creates the name.
You know, sort of from initial conversations with Tommy to this in like just over 6 weeks, maybe not even 6 weeks. Yeah. So it was right, let's make decisions, let's get going.
This magic is just us getting some clamps, tension everything down, ground anchors so it keeps the angles.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We've got a long way to go, but the bones are looking good at the moment.
She hasn't been since that visit. That was, you know, the scary one.
Wow.
And she sees it now. She's like, this is wonderful.
Making meaningful memories.
Happiness. So it's a family affair, and that's so important to me. Bringing all my favorite people here. That's what I want to do. And it happens that a lot of them can do really cool shit. It's the best thing ever. Doing wonderful things with wonderful people.
What are you coming here hoping to find?
Great vibes, love.
Don't know, to be open to new beginnings.
Yeah, love, I think.
Peace.
Magic.
There's a bit of this magic and this love and light we have all inside.
Sun.
Play around actually. Play around, meet people, have connections.
Creativity. A group of wonderful weirdos.
I guess it's a little part of me.
Myself.
Equilibrium, I guess. Talent.
You're so much better at everything. Nice and clover in my chair, there's no compare. I adore you. Ooh, I adore you. I came first, but you're ahead beyond your years. People try to find this thing you've always been. I adore you. Ooh, I adore you. Ooh, I adore you. Ooh, I adore you.
It's interesting to have the place empty out. It's just beautiful. I'm really learning through every hug that I receive what I'm actually doing here. But then I've realized that people experience it in ways that I didn't imagine they would. This is what deep friendship can be. This is what deep family can be. This is what deep partnership can be. You're allowed to feel in this way and be like, yeah, when I go home, this is how I want to feel. This is how I want to create. I want to be in this space. Outside of here. I want to be inspired in my daily life. I want to feel love. I want to be supported. When you have had that feeling, it's not about the place. It's not about like, oh, I need to come back here to feel that again. Because it doesn't really matter. I mean, the place is beautiful. But it's not about that. Of course not. I think it's mostly about the people that show up. And I really feel supported by the people who showed up for this first edition and who really deeply are in deep gratitude of this place existing. So I feel like there's something that's important. I haven't felt that before. This bunch of friends or family coming together and having fun, but also taking it seriously and also showing up and working hard to build the thing, but doing it with joy. And that's a privilege for sure. I think it's the best thing you can do, to build something wonderful with wonderful people. Those are the two things. Meaningful work, meaningful relationships. And dancing like a motherfucker.